How's it going? I'm Will with Escape Climbing, and today we're talking about the new on-site board. This is a sweet little training board, little warm-up board that we produce here in Minnesota. So I just want to walk through some of the features with you. It has a ton of different edges on it, first off. So when we were designing this, we're like, okay, training, or either when you're training or when you're warming up, there's a lot of different things. Maybe you're warming up for a different project, you're warming up for something with big pockets or small edges. We want to give you that option to actually warm up those specific edges before you get on the project. So here we go. So first off, there's actually, even on one side of the board, there's two different edge depths that you're going to get there, and there's three different sides that are that you have edges on it. So walking through, there's a ton of stuff I'm going to overview here. You can find it all. If you scroll down the website, you can see exactly where and how they're laid out, but I'm going to walk through that here. So if you have the board in this orientation, where you're pulling down this way, you're going to have a 25 millimeter, and that's kind of a four-finger edge, four-finger pocket. You're also going to have a two-finger 40 millimeter pocket. You're going to have a one-handed 25 millimeter pocket, and then the 40 and 25 millimeter from over here are mirrored on this side. So these are both two-handed edges, and then this is a one-handed right in the middle. If you flip it, which you can flip it and use it the other way as well, you're going to have all of the same edges except for 25 millimeters less. So we've got a 20 mil, a 35 mil, a 20 mil in the middle, and then a 35 mil and another 20 millimeter on the edge. So again, you can use these sides for like a two-handed warm-up. You can also do a one-handed warm-up over here if you're just kind of training one-handed. Again, so we'll go in the back here, kind of the same thing. We have we're going to start with the smaller edges now. So we've got a 10, a 5, and a 10 here, and then the 5 and 10 will repeat on this side. So these are going to be a lot smaller. The radius is really nice, and one thing I really like about this board is you can actually kind of change that radius depending on how you adjust these strings. I'll show you how to do that in a second. So like I said, 10, 5, 10, and then if we flip it over to use it this way, we've got 15, 10, 15. So if you want to warm up, if you're climbing slab, kind of a limestone pockety slab, you want to warm up some small two-finger pockets, it's a great little warm-up over here. We wanted to give you as many options as possible, so we also hit this side as well and gave you some more options. This side is just two different pockets here. We've got an 8 mil on one edge and a 6 mil on the top. So if you want to climb on this, you know, your 8 mil and 6 mil edges aren't going to be your everyday trainers, but if you're warming up for a specific project, it's a really nice edge to hang on. I actually like to use this as my kind of all-around hangboard, especially if you're living in an apartment or if you can't necessarily put up a hangboard in your house. This is really nice to use. Put some weights, maybe like grab a bag and you can pull up on it, and you could really get your finger workouts in when you can't mount a hangboard. Every good hangboard also needs, or every good warm-up board also needs a jug. So we left this side. This side is a nice sloped edge. When I'm warming up, especially for like a big powerful move or big powerful moves, I like to warm up with a kind of curved edge. It helps support your tendons a bit more when you're warming up, and then kind of warm up slowly into the smaller edges here. Like I said, it's all adjustable, so because it has 4 different sides here, you're going to need to adjust it for different climbing modes. So right here, you can use either, right now how it's set up, you can use either the jug or flip it around, and you can kind of use this side as well, these smaller edges. It's really easy to adjust. All you're going to do is change the different tensions on it. So if I'm going to use this 6 mil side right here, I'm just going to need to make, so you can see if I want to use this side, you're ending up with this one. This front one's going to be a lot shorter. So all you need to do is make that a bit longer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull some tension out of the longer side, bring it over to the shorter side. And the nice thing is you only need to do one side because that'll adjust it. So now I can use my 6 millimeter edge here And that's really nice for climbing on. So it's just adjusting. All you need to really do is adjust the tension in each of these, and that enables you to use all 4 sizes of the on-site board. So yeah, that's the on-site board, and you can find it at our website at escapeclimbing.com. Thanks.